Just talking about everybody's. Somebody
One
commented on
more
his YouTube
second.
videos and said nobody wants to hear the idiots on the videos.
No, no one ever said that, Holloway.
I was messing. Oh no, I dropped my case.
No, no one ever said that, Holloway.
He just likes hearing himself talk in the background is what it is.
Yep. Actually, I don't. Because I sound like shit.
Yes, and smell like it.
Alright, just let me know when I can join.
Write it down,
You
Jimmy.
can let her loose.
Yeah. I think. I'll look. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. We've got like 16 people
Well, they either don't send them, or everyone sends one. Can I please get an invite?
Say that.
Well, I hit it, so.
Yeah,
Well, you should be loading in about the time we load in.
Oh hell.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at Federated Auto Parts in Peevely, Missouri at I-55. Southern Boys Racing League, Week 1, Night 2. Here we are in the Pro Late Models. This is the Quick Dash. We got 49 of Jeremy Johnson out in the lead real quick. We got the J1 of Holloway going up underneath them, trying to get the lead here. Early on in the Quick Dash, Stroke 'em. And the 76 Green and Black is in third. Holloway Racing gets up underneath Jeremy Johnson, gets his quarter panel a little bit, puts Johnson into the wall. Holloway goes back under him. Stroke 'em is under Holloway. We're just about 3 wide in that one corner. Holloway gets in front of Stroke 'em. His car gets a little unkiltered there. Stroke 'em catches back up. Holloway throws deep into the corner, gets up under Jeremy Johnson, doesn't quite have enough. Jeremy Johnson catches his back quarter panel on the wall and slows up a little bit. Holloway catches up to him. Here we are, Stroke 'em and Holloway and Jeremy Johnson. Holloway throws it in. Doesn't quite have enough. Slides up in front of Stroke 'em. Stroke 'em gets up under Holloway. Stroke 'em pushes Holloway up a little bit. Gets into Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy Johnson collects it again and gets the lead from Holloway. Holloway cuts up underneath them. Hits his quarter panel. Like, haha, I'm going to try and pass you here. Holloway resets his car. We don't do that in real life, ladies and gentlemen. There's no resetting here. 49 of Jeremy Johnson still out in the lead. Stroke 'em is hot on his tail. Jacob Holloway into the wall. There we go in the 2 car of Slushy and Doc Brown right behind him. Creaky is in third in that 96 black, gray, and white. And Doc Brown trying to hang on here. Jeremy Johnson still has the lead. Stroke 'em is right behind him. Stroke 'em throws it in deep, gets up under. Jeremy Johnson gets into his door. And I believe that is it. Unofficially, Jeremy Johnson, the winner of the Quick Dash here with Stroke 'em in second. And Doc Brown in a third, unofficial. That will be your starting top 3 field here at I-55. I ain't got time where I would.
He just hurt himself.
Alrighty, Jeremy, you can pause it.
Yeah, I'd get fourth.
Everybody,
I'd get fourth quick time there too if every car beat on my car too. Wait, hang on to it, Johnson.
everybody back out besides Johnson
That was wild.
and Doc. You can stay in Doc.
Oh well.
It was Finnis, Johnson, Strocum, Doc for the top three.
Because I actually kind of forgot
Creaky, Holloway, Slushy.
I thought that's what I saw on the screen. I just wanted to make sure.
Alright, yeah, I got
I
the
was
calls
third.
here.
Look at me,
Jimmy and
remember.
Tricky, would you please back out?
If your feature is like that, guys, it's easy to announce that. When it gets hard is when they start spreading out. It's hard to keep talking.
Well, we do manual caution, so if we stack back up, that's what that is.
Well, yeah,
And then you'll
but
be able to tell.
if you spread out and no one wrecks, you ain't got no caution.
Right.
Creaky
Now it's when
and
somebody
Jimmy, would
spin
you
out.
please back out?
Somebody spins you out, screwed.
Jeremy, would you please send me an invite?
I guess I can back out too.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, maybe.
Greatly appreciate it.
I'll back out at the end. Just make sure you get me an invite so I can write down your starting grid.
Go let Jimmy do driver intros before the loop starts.
Send me. Oh, invite. Thank you. You're a good man. I may have to hire you as an ad man.
Stroke him, is Jimmy doing driver intros?
Is Jimmy what?
Doing driver
No,
intros.
Accept
Just-
that now, Stroke 'em.
Yes, you can join that, Doc. Johnson, would you please change the laps to 100%? Engines off, damage on.
Change
X.
track, adjust settings.
Creepy.
You go to change the track, and then there's
can go
another
crazy.
button you should be able to mash. It says settings.
Yes, sir.
Did you do one track only, Stroke 'em?
I don't think.
We did single
Oh,
track,
I-
that's why I could do it.
Jeremy,
Yeah, that'd be why. Don't do single
I gotta
track,
make a
and you
lobby.
can change the settings.
I'll make this one real quick.
Hey, this is Stroke's first big guy of the league owner, laid off on him.
It's all good.
I didn't make the lobby. You're good. Jeremy Johnson, you can join and send me an invite when you get in, please. Well, I guess there's nothing saying you can. I guess. I would prefer you to start on the bottom, but I mean. Could I please get an invite?
Send me
you
one
wanna start
too,
on
so I
that,
can
guys?
write down your starting grid.
Alrighty then.
Alright. It's fucked up. I literally have to be here with my finger on the PS button on the controller.
Creepy, you can join.
Jimmy, you racing?
No.
Holloway, you can join.
PlayStation just had a stroke, I'm joining.
Holloway, alright, there you go.
Join it, damn
Slushy
it.
Farm, you can join.
Holloway, send me another invite too,
10-4.
please.
No.
Chunks, you can join.
That's it, ain't it?
Call him names? That's just rude.
That will be it. Jimmy, is you the invite?
Thank you. Yes. I'm fixing to hire you, Johnson. No, because you guys probably will talk. I'm joining.
Yeah, that might be not safe for YouTube.
My bad.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, I-55 feature. Starting grid is Strocum in P1, Jeremy Johnson in second, starting up top, Doc Brown in third, Creaky in fourth. Jeremy Johnson out to the lead, gets past Strocum. Strocum is out in front of him. Strocum gets past Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy Johnson gets back under Strocum. Johnson gets the lead. Strocum crisscross applesauce here at I-55. Strocum gets past him. Slides up. Jeremy Johnson goes up under Strocum. See if he has enough to get past him. He gets past him. Slides up. Strocum crisscross applesauce here. Throws it in low. See if he slides up. He slides up again. See if these cars can get some grip and keep that. Jeremy Johnson in the 49 gets past him. A good looking red, white, and black car. Strocum gets past him, slides up. Jeremy Johnson up under him. Strocum has been on a tear here lately. And some other late model leagues. In the 76, here it goes. He loses the lead. Jeremy Johnson, he gets him to the wall. Jeremy Johnson gets past him. Strocum hot on his tail. He gets underneath him. Has to slow up a little bit so he don't take him out. Jeremy Johnson still has the lead here. Scrubs that quarter panel on the wall. Doesn't seem to affect him. Strocum throws it in hot. Gets into the wall just a little bit. And Jeremy Johnson still has the lead here. Looks like Doc Brown is in third. Make our way back to the field. That's a blue car. In third, I do believe. That's Creaky. Creaky is in third. Doc Brown in fourth. Looks like we have a caution here in the J1. J1 has a little front end damage. Let's see if he can still get that car to turn. They are lining back up. Delaware restart. Following up. Ooh, cars getting a little antsy on the gas there. Johnson has the lead, so he'll be out by himself, and he will set the pace here and get the start between 3 and 4. He catches him sleeping here on the restart. Jeremy Johnson gets out on a slim little lead here. Here comes Strocum, hot on his tail. with Slushy, I believe it is in third, right on the tail of Strocum. Let's see if he can put something together here. He's coming from back in sixth place and got him a third place right now. See if he can hang on to that. That'd be a good night for him. Some good points here. Jeremy Johnson has the lead, but it is pretty slim. Strocum catches the wall a little bit, throws in a hard slider. Jeremy Johnson gets right past him. Here's Slushy right under Strocum. Doesn't quite have enough to get past him. Strocum takes back that second place here at I-55. Strocum throws it in there up high, trying to get a good run. Jeremy Johnson was pulling them a little bit. Here comes Strocum and Slushy for another run, getting closer and closer to Jeremy Johnson. This could be a wild finish here at I-55 tonight, and they are really starting to pull away from some of the other cars. It looks like Doc Brown is back there in fourth, trying to catch up to first, second, and third here. Jeremy Johnson hanging on to that lead for several laps now. Let's see if Strocum and Slushy can put something together and close up this gap he's starting on them here at I-55. Jeremy Johnson has dominated some other leagues. Bullring Bandits, he had a good run in their last season. Strocum has been dominating in several leagues as well. He is the league owner here at Southern Boyz Racing. Strocum has been dominating the Bluegrass National Touring Series in several classes. He has a points lead in several classes. He had a bounty put on him that was collected last night by yours truly, Coach Jimmy 52. Took them to Gapplebee's at Grant Park. May have to come out of retirement. Here's Holloway in the wall again. I don't think that appears to be Holloway. I could be wrong. That is not Holloway. I do apologize. That is the white and blue, and that could be Slushy. So I may be calling this race wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get our act together. That is Creaky in third. Apologies, Creaky. So Slushy got into the wall there. Jeremy Johnson out. Here's our Delaware's restart here. Holloway jumping the start a little bit in the back. Slushy gets under Holloway there. They're side-by-side racing. Here we are. Strocum gets into the wall, but throws it down low and gets into Jeremy Johnson just a little bit. Jeremy Johnson keeps his lead. Here goes Strocum with another slider. Doesn't quite have enough to get past him. These cars are covered in mud. Track looks great. Surface is good racing surface here tonight. Quick, we may see a record-breaking time set here at I-55 here tonight. Jeremy Johnson starting to pull away from Strocum a little bit. Let's see if Strocum can settle down with them sliders and get a good run. Here comes Holloway barreling into Creaky, but doesn't quite have enough. Holloway is really throwing it in on the bottom, sliding up. He settles down a little bit and settles up top, trying to put a good run together. It looks like he's collecting that wall, and it's hard to turn that car with that front end damage. We have a big block race right after these pro late models, and let's see if Jeremy Johnson can continue his dominance here tonight at I-55 and them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to visit Concession Stand. We have the best burgers and barbecue around of the country here. We have the best cold drinks in house, foot-long chili dogs. Visit the Concession Stand. Jeremy Johnson has his apparel trailer here tonight too. We know some fans would like to see him win this feature and hit up that apparel trailer and get them some swag. Here we are, Jeremy Johnson in the lead. Strocum is starting to catch him a little bit. Strocum running that high side quite well here. And Creaky is right behind them, and they have a pretty good lead on the rest of the field. Holloway is still in fourth, having a hard time controlling that car with front end damage. Here we go, Strocum with a big slider. Collects the wall a little bit. So Creaky is right there on his tail. Strocum gets into the wall a little bit, gets stuck up high just a tad. And here we are. That should be the finish. Unofficially, our winner is Jeremy Johnson. He will be going to the scales in the tech shed. If he passes, here is our feature winner, Jeremy Johnson, with Strocum in a close second, and Creaky with a third. Creaky moved up from the fourth spot. He had a good night. I believe JHR Holloway in the J1 is going to get him a fourth. He's got quite a bit of front end damage. He'll have to take that back to the shop this week and do some work on that car to be ready for next week.
Jones in a big
Yeah,
block.
I'm gonna start over practice right now.
Jimmy, that was some mighty fine announcing.
Thank you.
That was some good. I loved it whenever you're talking about the hot dog stand.
Yeah.
I was getting roasted because I killed the front end. I was sitting there like, well, shit.
Yeah, you did.
I tried not to laugh every laugh there.
Good race, guys. Good race. Struggling to throw some wild sliders, man. Just let me know when I can join your practice lobby and I'll do the same thing. Big block truck. What's your number there, Holloway? Color? Creaky? Slushy? Struggle? Johnson? Doc? That's alright, I can get the colors here. Chunks? Alright. Just let me know when I can join. Joining.
Now he's safe.
Good thing about these cars.
Yeah.
Alright, let's hurry this up, because I'm going back to drift.
Yeah, sitting there spinning out.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at Federated Auto Parts Raceway here in Missouri at I-55. Here we are in the big blocks. Here's some hot laps. Strogum out for the lead. Doc Brown gets underneath Strogum. Doc Brown has the lead. Strogum's riding that high side, collecting that wall just a little bit. And here we are, Chunks there in third. In the 2M, black, white, and red. Doc Brown has the lead, it looks like. And starting to pull away. See if Doc Brown can hang on to what he's doing right here in hot laps and transfer that into qualifying heats and the feature. Get my feature win. Chunks throws it in deep and gets Strogum. Pins him up to the wall. Strogum goes underneath him. And they're side by side each other. Strogum throws a slider and goes up. Chunks right underneath them. A little hard to handle these cars on this track. Slushy Farm trying to figure out in that 3 car. Looks like the Intimidator. Let's see if the Intimidator Slushy Farm has anything for these guys here tonight in the big block here at I-55. Chunks right in that wall in the 2M. All the way in the 117, white and red. Trying to collect some notes here in practice to transfer over to qualifying heats and the feature. Holloway had a caution in the feature of the Pro Late models. Let's see if he can keep it clean here tonight, caution free, and move his way up through the field, depending how he qualifies and runs heat race. We got the 2M of Chunks into the wall. Good looking cars here tonight at I-55. Doc Brown has a sizable lead on these guys. He is hoping for a good qualifying time and good heat race and a quick dash here at I-55. Doc Brown is hoping for a P1 starting spot in the feature. That would be the first ever in his racing career here in the World of Outlaws. Doc Brown is normally mid-pack in most of the leagues he runs here. Doc Brown is a normal mid-pack racer in the Bluegrass National Touring Series. Sometimes he wishes we did get word from Race Command that they found out that Doc Brown put on his Christmas list that he wished he was as fast as Strogum while here on the World of Outlaws. Doc Brown gets into the Intimidator. That is nothing for Doc Brown to get into the door of another driver. The Bluegrass Touring Series has trouble with Doc Brown from time to time. Good practice here at I-55. Let's see if some of these guys can get their car steady and get a good qualifying time to be put in the front of the heats. Doc Brown put on a show here in practice. See if he can transfer that over and make it to the front of the feature and hang on to that and get him a feature win here in Southern Boyz Racing League. Week 1, night 2, race 2 here at I-55. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to start setting up the qualifying or heat races here. Strogum being the race commander. We'll get back in and join these guys, see what they have to say about practice. Doc Brown with the quick time of 11.394. Second quick time is struggling with 11.452. These boys better find some speed for Doc Brown come time for qualifying heat race
We're
in the
gonna do one
feature.
big qualifying group. Whatever your time
Give me
is,
just 1
where you
minute
start.
before you
Give each
start.
other room.
We're doing another 16 lap.
No, 8 laps.
Oh, Jimmy, there's you another invite.
Thank you. Let me know when I can join. Thank you. Here we are qualifying at Federated Auto Parts in Beverly, Missouri at I-55. The Super Dirt Car Series in the Big Block Modifieds. Chunks gets into the wall up there. See if we get Doc Brown. Doc Brown had the quickest time in practice. He had a big lead. All the guys in practice see if these guys can did a little work to their cars during intermission and can put down a quick time and get up closer to Doc Brown. Struggle had the second fastest quick time there in practice. See if he can hang on to that or get him a first to get him a good spot of the heat races. Doc Brown is catching the car. That's the red, white, and black of the two car. That'd be Chunks, I do believe. The 2M Chunks is using that wall up pretty good. He's going to have some damage to fix before feature time. If he don't settle down and get it more towards the middle and bottom of the track. There he is riding high in that loose dirt. He gets a decent run. See if he can make a good run here with Doc and get a quick time. Doc Brown's car is just smooth here. He gets into the wall right as I say that. Doc Brown is hoping for the quick time here at I-55 Federated Auto Parts Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, our qualifying is over. Don't forget about the concession and the best hamburgers, hot dogs, and barbecue in the country. And we have the world famous fried bologna sandwiches, cold drinks. Any Betty White people out there in the stands, we have Snickers for you too. Here we go unofficially. We'll get the official quick times here as they get ready to duke it out. And he races Strocum, gets an 11.397 for that quick time spot. Doc falls back to the third quickest. He definitely got a little slower come time for the challenge. Doc Brown with the third fastest time of 11.480. Jeremy Johnson with the 11.501. He had a good race in the pros. Let's see if he can get it together here in the big box and sweep the night here at I-55. Federated Auto Parts Raceway.
Jimmy Slushy lagged out on the start there, so we're gonna give him another qualifier.
Alright.
We got a late entry and forfeit.
Forfeit, I will get you as soon as what's the feature.
I feel like it might have come unplugged. I think I kicked it.
I do that all the time, dude. I need to like
really hope
permanently
that's the
like zip
case.
tie my wires up and stuff to my desk so that way I don't have wires all over the place.
Okay.
What's your car number, forfeit?
Alright, you're gonna have to. I gotta restart everything, otherwise my wheel won't work again, so just bear with me.
Forfeit. What's your car number? What color's your car?
Alright. Close the game, turn off my fucking controller.
Is he qualifying now?
Process.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell what color his car is?
Oh, forfeit? No.
Can you tell what
Slushy's
number he
black.
is?
Forfeit.
Slushy's number 3.
Dang it.
Forfeit, I have no
Slushy.
idea.
Oh, okay.
I would have been chassis.
Jimmy's missing some good content.
Alright, that should be good now.
A lot of colors. What's the main 2 colors on your car?
Alright, whenever you're ready, I'm ready for an invite.
What about your number?
Just let me know before you send it.
I will, we just got done the qualifying.
Well, what is it?
No rush.
That's like twinning with your brother Holloway.
I switched my shit to J1.
You ain't J17 no more?
Forfeit's got the 17.
Slushy with 11.799.
No, I'm J1 now. On my phone. It went better with the car out because I'm.
Alrighty, Slushy, would you please back out? good, sir. Thank you very much.
Seen Darren Goins' car there. Hello.
Have not seen it yet. No.
That looks pretty good.
Who
Black,
did
blue,
it?
and gold. Only the
Oh yeah.
best.
Full
Brett
moon.
White.
Oh. I thought you said Full Moon did it for a second.
Alrighty. Oh god. Holloway, you can join.
You seen Zach Shannon's car?
No.
Looks pretty
Holloway,
nice.
you can join.
I'm going.
Better.
Shut up,
Do
Steven.
what you're told. Hurry up.
Do what you're told. Much as I don't like him, his car looks pretty nice.
Doc, join. Do what you're told.
You gotta let me know beforehand. Luckily, I was already holding my controller. Because if I miss it, I gotta restart.
Nice.
Look at this top three.
That's what I'm saying. Jeremy Johnson. You can join.
Oh yeah.
As much as I hate him, that car looks pretty damn slick.
Probably gonna put him third row inside. Hey, it's still.
Think you struggle?
Hey. Jeremy?
Send me another.
I got it.
I got you.
I'm taking Jeremy's.
Probably gonna put him third row inside. Hey, it's still sloppy on the bottom. Hit him on the high side. I guarantee you got him. I'm like, dude, I'm on the outside.
Go to the high side. Daddy-o.
Let's feature a heat race. Alright. Here we are, our feature time in the Super Dirt Kart Series. Big blocks here at Federated Auto Parts, I-55 race right here in Missouri. Stroke 'em 81 in the 76. On the pole, Holloway up top. Strocum still has the lead there. Jeremy Johnson making his way up through the front. Holloway is in front of Strocum. Doc Brown comes underneath Holloway. There's about 3-4 wide, about 3 wide there in the turn. Doc Brown is getting bounced around like a pinball there. Strocum has the lead currently. Holloway is right on his tail. Jeremy Johnson is right in the mix of it between Holloway and Doc Brown. Holloway throws it in. Jeremy Johnson underneath him. Bumps him just a tad. Holloway throws it in sharp, trying to cut him off. 49 is still right underneath him. Holloway's up top. Jeremy Johnson has half a car on him. They're side by side going in. Jeremy Johnson throws it in. Holloway crisscross, a little bit of applesauce on the side. There, Holloway has half a car length on him. Jeremy Johnson gets the lead. Holloway drops it down a little bit lower. Jeremy Johnson, 49, has the lead. Holloway goes underneath, gets a run on the bottom, doesn't quite have enough to overtake him. There Holloway is with the slider. Jeremy Johnson crosses him up. Doc Brown catches Holloway, just about spun it there. I think his car lagged a little bit of ghost going on. He was halfway in the 49 car. 49 goes underneath, throws it in on the bottom. Doc Brown coming by. Holloway bounces off the wall a little bit, gets into the 49. 40, they collect themselves. Doc Brown gets past Holloway. Doc Brown throws it in down on the bottom. Right in the pinball. Holloway sends Doc Brown. There is a spin. We should probably have a caution here. 49 in second. We have Strocum in the lead. Right now should be Strocum, Jeremy Johnson, then Holloway. And we're going to do the Delaware restart here. Strocum out by himself. Jeremy Johnson is choosing to stay on the bottom, so Holloway will be in P3 in the 117 red and white car. And Doc Brown will go to the back, causing the caution. There is forfeit. He's got some pink in that car, he failed to let us know. Jeremy Johnson gets somebody to the wall just a little bit. Strocum has the lead. Holloway is quick on his tail. Holloway throws it in, gets right up next to Strocum's car. Doesn't quite have enough. Strocum trying to hang on to this lead and collect him a feature win here in Southern Boyz Racing League. Holloway goes back up to the top and runs middle to low on the bottom. Strocum collects back into his car a little bit to the wall. Holloway throws it in hard. Slider wasn't necessarily cleanest, but he gets a little bit of Strocum. Strocum slides up. Holloway gets into the back of Strocum's car. Here comes 49 of Jeremy Johnson. Strocum is now in third. Holloway has the lead. Jeremy Johnson goes up, try to get past Holloway. Holloway blocks him a little bit. Jeremy Johnson throws it in on the bottom, gets Holloway into the wall a little bit, and here comes Strocum with the lead. Holloway throws it in. Boys, this is a good race right here. Holloway collects the wall just a little bit, goes down, gets the nose of Jeremy Johnson. We got Strocum out in the lead again. Jeremy Johnson, Holloway side by side racing. They collect doors. A little bit there. Jeremy Johnson in second. Holloway falls back a little bit on third, but he throws it down in there and gets closer. Jeremy Johnson, see if he can collect his position back. Holloway throws it in deep, gets into the side of Jeremy Johnson's car. I bet these boys will have some words after this race for us. Here we go. Strocum gets into the wall a little bit, throws some sparks. He has a decent, comfortable lead here, but Jeremy Johnson is closing in on him. Holloway gets into the door. Jeremy Johnson again. Holloway is on the bottom with Jeremy Johnson. Here we go. There's one. Turn clean. Jeremy Johnson looks to turn it down a little bit. Holloway gets past him. They collect nose and get a little lopsided just a little bit. Jeremy Johnson collects second. Holloway's right behind him. Holloway throw, gets right by him, tries to throw a slider, doesn't quite have enough. Jeremy Johnson collects that wall just a little bit. There goes Holloway, tail whipping him. Jeremy Johnson collects that wall. Jeremy Johnson throws it in low and gets past Holloway. Holloway is right by him. Holloway throws it in. Here we are. They're mixing it up back there. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. All the while, Strocum has a really comfortable lead here in that green and black 76 car. Strocum won the Pro Layton models at Grant Park last night. In the Bluegrass Touring Series, he put on a clinic. Here he is again in the Southern Boyz Racing League in that 76 big block with a comfortable lead. He is really starting to pull away. There goes Holloway with the slider. And I believe that is our finish. Unofficially, we have Strocum in first, Holloway in second. Jeremy Johnson in that 49 in third. Doc Brown in fourth. With Forfeit Stray in fifth. That is our top five. We'll get the official finish from these guys. Right now, let's hear it for Strocum. Oh, that was a caution. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There was a caution. And here we are, Strocum with the lead. He hates to see caution come out this late in the race. Holloway gets side by side with Strocum. They trade a little paint there. Holloway and Jeremy Johnson side by side. Holloway throws and tries to crisscross applesauce there with Jeremy Johnson. Holloway goes up a little bit on the track. He's beating the door off of Jeremy Johnson's car. Holloway gets second lead here. Jeremy Johnson still riding high. Holloway gets him a little bit till gets his back quarter panel on Jeremy Johnson there. All the while, Strocum is trying to pull away from these guys. There goes Jeremy Johnson on the bottom and cleanly holds it side by side with Holloway. Holloway gets a little off kilter there. Jeremy Johnson grabs that second place lead. Here we are, Jeremy Johnson and Holloway side by side for second and third. All the while, Strocum is in the lead. Holloway and Jeremy Johnson still battling now for second and third. Holloway gets past and Jeremy Johnson cuts underneath them. Jeremy Johnson throws it a little bit lower, slides up. Holloway crosses him up. Good clean racing right there. There they are side by side once again. All the while, Strocum is really starting to put a lead on them here. Jeremy Johnson and Holloway are side by side once again. Jeremy Johnson has the slight lead from Holloway. Holloway has the lead there. So Jeremy Johnson gets past him, gets it to the wall a little bit. Holloway gets past him. Jeremy Johnson throws it down on the bottom. Has second right now on lockdown. Holloway's right on his tail. They collect quarter panels again. Here we are. I believe that is the finish. Unofficially, we have Strocum as our feature winner. Holloway in second. Jeremy Johnson in third. I believe Doc Brown's in fourth. And there we are, Slushy Farm. His car is parked up top.